Hi everyone, this is Natasa. I'm in our beautiful place here in Croatia, and I had an amazing insight today that I would love to share with you. So, actually, I'm preparing a course about having more energy, vitality, flow, and fluidity in our lives. And the funny thing is that from when I started thinking about creating that course and I started diving into it, what happened to me is that I started having less energy. I started having less not less fluidity though, I need to say, but less energy and less vitality. And at some point I thought like, wait a second, what's going on here? So first I was of course applying what I knew, so I didn't resist it. I went to sleep and I slept 10 hours and 8 hours and 9 hours and sometimes 6 and then 10 again. So I was like, no way, this doesn't work. And okay, I don't resist it, it doesn't work, maybe I need more sleep. So I was giving myself, sorry for that, I was giving myself that time. But at some point I realized I was in stagnation. So I thought maybe it's something else. And I have realized that eating some food was just provoking that tiredness. So I stopped eating that food. I felt like, okay, maybe my body needs to adjust a little bit. Maybe I started reacting to something. But then with that, I started buying into all these things of maybe my body doesn't have enough iron, maybe this, maybe that. And since I know that that might be the case, but still I know myself well enough to know that this is not the case. It's usually emotional or there's something else behind it, right? Because my body can get the iron that it needs. In the meantime, it wasn't always like that. So anyway, and today I realized that, wait a second, I'm doing all this inner work. We're doing that inner work, and we know that when we do the inner work, the outer world will reflect what the frequency is that we're having inside, and will reflect our new beliefs and reflect everything. And I was kind of in stagnation, waiting for something on the outside to change. And that's the same like having an expectation, right? And there comes a point where we have to realize, what are we doing in the physical plane? It's great to do the inner work, and it's the most important for me. For me, it's about doing the inner work, about opening our hearts, about living in love, about allowing the flow in and everything. And still, we are human beings and we live on Mother Earth and we have a physical experience. So I realized, wait a second, what am I doing on the physical plane? How am I bringing the joy in on the physical plane? How am I creating energy and allowing energy to shift on the physical plane? And it just made like cling, nothing, or not much, not nothing, you never do nothing. And at that point, I just realized I need to move my body and to enjoy moving my body. And I love going for a swim. So I just took my mask and I went for half an hour swim, a tough swim against the waves. And I feel so energized. I feel so, I don't know, it's so much fun. And it was as if the whole universe was waiting for that to happen. It sounds funny if I say that, I know. But it was literally, I've seen animals under the water that I haven't seen in years in such a variety here. And it was so beautiful, and I'm still lit up from that experience. So I'd like to invite you into looking at your physical lives as well. What are you doing on the physical plane? And I'm not talking about, and I was doing exactly that. I was going to Facebook and I was, I don't know, checking out a website or whatever, but that's more escaping when you're not 100% fulfilled and inspired to do so, and you can keep it to that Facebook post that you want to post or the 3 comments you want to read. But if from this 20-minute work or play or whatever you're planning on Facebook, it becomes 2 hours, then it was an escape. Then you just got stuck with it. And I don't have a problem when that happens once or twice to me, but it started happening almost every evening. So I knew I was escaping something, I didn't know what. So yes, so I would like to invite you to really look at the physical plane of not escaping, but what really brings you joy. If you want to have a vital body, what is really help you get vitality into your body? So what can you do on the physical plane and do something you love, like if it's jogging, if it's dancing, if it's yoga, do it with joy, but move. Or what is the foods that you're eating? Eat foods that make you feel healthy and alive. That means alive foods probably, right? Not the kind of, oh, I'll have a pizza because I like it, but it doesn't really give you that vitality and the energy that your body needs. Or what conversations are you having? Are they lighting you up, or is it that constant chatter and that constant, I don't know, oh, this happened to me today, and oh, it was so terrible, and all of that. What feeling do you get out of your conversations? Choose what you're doing on the physical plane and do things that light you up, joy, give you joy, and that will support your body and support your mind and support your emotional state. So if you like my content, my website is www.nathealing.net, and I have a beautiful Facebook group that's gonna be very important for my future and for what I'm going to be posting and doing there. So if you'd like to check it out, it's Love Your Life with Nat Healing. I have a YouTube channel, you can check it out. If you click on this video, you're going to be on YouTube anyways. So have a beautiful evening and a beautiful day whenever and wherever you're watching that. Much love. Bye-bye.